For my second video this week, I'm going to be talking about one of the biggest kind of events of the week, and I'm going to be talking about the question of whether people with positions of influence or positions of power should use that platform in order to voice their political views and make a change. So, in case you didn't know, on Wednesday last week, the Brit Awards happened, which is one of the biggest celebrations of British music of the year. And we had some incredible performances, there were some incredible artists there, and one of the big winners of the night was Stormzy. So he won Best Male Artist and Best Album, I believe Album of the Year, and that was called Gang Signs and Prayer. So it was a big night for him, and he performed towards the end of the show, and I thought it was an excellent performance. He performed a rap in the middle of his two songs, and essentially what he was talking about was Grenfell Tower, and he was directly asking our Prime Minister Theresa May where the money was for the people of Grenfell Tower. In case you didn't know, Grenfell Tower was a tower block in Kensington and Chelsea, which is one of the richest boroughs in London. I think it is, in fact, the richest borough in London, and it was engulfed in flames in June of last year, and many people lost their lives. So he was directly asking her where the money was for those people. He also spoke of his pride in Daniel Kaluuya, who recently won the EE Rising Star BAFTA, which was an incredible achievement of his. He discussed being raised by his mum and his two sisters and how proud he was of how far he'd come. And it was just to me, it was fascinating to watch. I thought it was very eloquently delivered. I thought he's incredibly talented, and I thought it was an excellent performance. So obviously there's me thinking, yeah, this is cool, this is great, an excellent performance from Stormzy. What could be wrong with this? And I didn't realise until I switched on the news channels and I listened to the radio that actually a lot of people had a big problem with the idea of a musician using their platform to voice their political views. And it was so incredibly confusing to me as to why this was such a big deal. Why did this matter? What was the problem with somebody using their platform for good, to raise awareness? Isn't that what we should be expecting of our celebrities? So I'm going to kind of quickly evaluate the two sides of the argument. So on one hand, many people say musicians shouldn't get involved because that's not their area. They're not politicians, they should stick to their music. It can become messy when you involve music in politics. But this is one argument that I completely disagree with. And the reason why is because I believe that we've got to this stage in society where we almost expect our celebrities to be silent. We expect them to just go about their roles and their daily lives of entertaining us on social media without actually having any substance or anything meaningful to say. And I think that's a dangerous slope to fall down. I think that we should be looking to our celebrities in order to raise awareness for the issues that matter to us, for the issues that are important to us, and for the issues that we care about. Because otherwise, we can't have such low expectations of our celebrities and then get angry at them when they voice opinions that are important. And we can look, this is statistically, this is not my personal opinion, this is not emotion. What Stormzy has done has made an incredible impact, because a petition to get Grenfell Tower discussed in Parliament has reached the 100,000 point of signatures for a petition, which means it can be debated in Parliament. So this is a prime example of how somebody so talented can not only entertain us with his music, but use that talent to transfer that music into a force for good and a force for change in communities. So I think it's really important that Stormzy did what he did, and I think that to people who believe that musicians should be quiet, I think that it's a fair enough point to make, because sometimes the battle lines or the lines being drawn between the different sectors of society shouldn't be crossed in some senses, because we don't want to almost change the roles of society. But at the same time, I think it's extremely important for influential people to be able to speak out and to be able to change perceptions and change views and change opinions. And I'm incredibly proud that someone such as Stormzy has spoken out about this, and I think it's an amazing thing that he's done. and I hope that he goes on doing it. I hope that we continue seeing other musicians to try and talk about the issues that they feel strongly about in order to bring about change in them. So yes, this is my second video for the week. That's what I think about what Stormzy did, but I also care about what you think. What do you think about what Stormzy did? Do you agree with him, or do you think that he should have kept silent and left it alone? Was it not his place to talk about Grenfell? Was it not his place to directly question the Prime Minister of this country? So I want to know what you think. Please like the video, please subscribe to my channel, please comment down below, tell me exactly what you think. I want to know what you think. Also, please leave any suggestions that you have for future videos, and also if you want to see my other 2 videos, they are also on my channel. Thank you so much for watching, keep supporting, and I promise you more great content is to come. Bye.